Syrian Foreign Ministry spokesman Jahid Makdisi on Monday said his country will never use chemical weapons against civilians at any circumstances.
Any stocks of WMD or any unconventional weapon that the Syrian Arab Republic possess would never be used against civilian or against the Syrian people during this crisis at any circumstances, no matter how the crisis would evolve.
The United States on Monday warned Syria over the use of chemical arms. UN Chief Ban Ki-moon said it would be reprehensible for Syria to use such weapons. Makdisi said Syria will only use chemical weapons in case of outside aggression.
All the stocks of these weapons that the Syrian Arab Republic possess are monitored and guarded by the Syrian army. These weapons are meant to be used only and strictly in the event of external aggression against the Syrian Arab Republic.
The Syrian army has managed to deal heavy blows to the armed rebels in Damascus and regain control of several areas in the past few days. But clashes have been raging on in several areas across Syria, particularly in Syria's second-largest city of Aleppo. Meanwhile, top UN military advisor General Bakara Gaye traveled to Syria on Monday. Gaye is due to take over the command of the UN supervision mission in Syria. The mission was extended with the so-called final 30-day mandate by the UN Security Council last week. But Gaye said he did not see the extension was a last chance.
Upon arriving to Syria, first of all, I will ensure that the mission is in a position to use in the best way these 30 days that I consider not as the days of the last chance, but as a demonstration of the concern of the international community.
Asked whether the 30-day extension meant time to withdraw or a continuation of the mission, Gaye said everything would depend on the reality on the ground.
We have to confess that our ability to influence this reality on the ground so far has not met our expectations. So everything will depend again on the developments on the ground.
Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday urged conflicting sides in Syria to start negotiations and reach compromise to avoid a protracted civil war. He said Russia did not want Syria to become another Afghanistan where a civil war rages for years. The raging clashes have forced more Syrians to flee the conflicts and seek refuge in other countries. In response, Lebanon is seeking international contributions to help Syrian refugees in the country. Lebanon's Minister of Social Affairs, Wael Abu Fa'al, said on Monday the government remained committed to its duty in helping the displaced Syrians. So far, more than 120,000 Syrians have sought protection in Jordan, Iraq, Lebanon, and Turkey.